The first tool on my list that I have that Scott didn't get a chance to go into would be AI Listing Architect.
Hmm.
And then that's followed right by the Chrome extension. So I figured I'd kind of maybe tackle those two a little bit together. So first things first. So the AI Chrome extension, or sorry, I combined the two into one because I'm
Yeah.
thinking about them at the same time. So
Uh-huh.
AI Listing Architect, what you can do is in a matter of seconds, you can basically build an Amazon listing or improve one. For the purpose of this demo or demonstrating it, I'm going to actually use an existing listing.
Hmm.
When you build from scratch, basically the idea is whether you're building from scratch or building from existing, you're basically you'd put in your ASIN if you're building from scratch, and then you would add a number of competitors, like direct competitors to your product, which SmartScout would use to mine out the different search terms that those competitors are showing up for, the search volume of the search terms and relevancy. And you'll see that in 1 second here. When you're building from an existing listing, so you can like refine your listing for A/B testing or whatnot, you're just entering an ASIN and then SmartScout basically does it automatically. Here you could see on my view, I've done a ton of ASINs already.
Hmm.
Here we have a radio. So let's actually go ahead and open this guy. Or actually, before I do, my goal was to, let me see if I can open this. My goal was going to be just to show you this listing on Amazon. So, okay, so we've got some kind of, this is the last one I happen to have done. And we're kind of pairing the AI listing architect with our Chrome extension that just loaded. So basically, I'm on a listing page now that I came here with the idea to show you that this listing is not too well optimized. As you can see, we've got, got really basic bullets. We do have a description. We don't have any A plus content, but you can see our Chrome extension is also loading here. You have some high level data in terms of product page score. Now, product page score is actually the score that SmartScout will score the quality of a listing. So this is like one of the situations where, hey, if you see a score, it's out of 10. If you see a score as low as 4.8 out of 10, well, hey, that's a prime use for our AI listing architect.
Mm.
Um, so let's keep going with the architect and then we can hop back to the
Yes.
extension. Volva, interrupt me anytime and ask any clarifying questions
So
that
far,
you
so
may
good,
have.
man. Yeah, it makes sense. The flow so far makes sense. We're going through the AI listing architect. We got into a product listing page, and then kind of we saw that the extension showed us that the page score is low. But now we're gonna, and this is like, as you mentioned, is a good opportunity to use the AI architect to improve the page. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna hop back to it and then to the extension. Thank you.
Yeah. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just going the create from existing route. But again, if you were going from scratch, it's as simple as adding because so what happened here is actually let me do it from the top just so the audience
Yeah,
can see. So build
yeah.
from existing listing in this case, I'm just pasting in the ASIN, hitting OK. And so what happened now is we've imported this listing as is into the listing architect. We can see the product title. We can see the keywords that it has. In the title, we can see the search volume of those keywords and the relevancy.
Hmm.
Same thing across the bullet points and the description. As you can see here, it's blank. But what
Hmm.
did happen, what I keep mentioning is so Smart Scout went in and it pulled in various competing products to this product and then it's searching for the search terms for these products inclusive of the search volume and relevancy. So when you're building from scratch, you'd put in like 5 competitors, and then based on those, SmartScout would mine out more, and it would be the same thing. You'd end up in the same position as we are right now. So really, from here, it's as simple as actually, I do like to click the advanced view because you could choose
Hmm.
a tone. So what's going to happen now is
Mm.
we're going to use the SmartScout data and combine that with you're going to use AI to modify the listing. Let's do a witty listing for fun. We click
Yes.
generate all, and then one click, and in seconds, maybe minutes, we're going to get this listing generated for you. Now, this is great if you want to test A/B things. So as you can see, like I think we almost doubled the amount of keywords used in the title. And
Mm.
then we're obviously trying to maximize the search volume and relevancy across these used keywords. And that would be the same thing across the bullet points and the
No.
description. So that's how quickly you can generate a listing. Of course, you do have to, do a sanity test or
Hmm.
check. You don't just want to go uploading this right away. If you want specific keywords, you can add them right here.
Hmm.
If you want to, if you want the AI to consider any specific prompt things, you can add it here. But really, the idea is you're very, very quickly using a really good systematic, logical approach to optimize your listing, give you a good boost for your organic SEO and indexing on that listing. If your Smart Scout is connected directly to your Amazon account, you can upload this listing to that ASIN right here.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you can just export it and copy and paste. So that would be pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Essentially, like, and if you didn't like the tone here, you could change to a formal
Well,
tone and see how that works for you. But overall, simple tool, straightforward tool, powerful tool. Essentially, watch this, taking a listing from this that we had to something like this. So very cool.
amazing, man. Yeah,
Oh,
quickly and within a few clicks. And Michael, tell me, man, in the keywords part, that means, let's say there's a keyword that we want the AI to use in the building of the listing. Let's say it did mine them automatically. Of course, it does a good job. However, we do know from our research or from our PPC or whatnot that there's other keywords. So we add them to the keywords section and then we click on generate all.
yes, that's exactly it. So by default, what's going to happen is we're going to try to go for keywords typically that have, we're trying to maximize that bucket for search volume and relevancy. But if for
Hmm.
whatever reason you want to go more niche or have specific keywords, like you
Hmm.
said, you would just add in here, and then that will
Hmm.
be taken into consideration for the mix, kind of forced into that portfolio of keywords that we're using.
And of course, we can manually just add them to the ready copy right on the left,
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, yeah. Okay, pretty
And
cool, man. I
then
think that's pretty clear to me. Yeah, yeah. Please
yeah,
go on.
and then this gets saved in here. If you want to run A/B tests, you can, that makes it very easy to do so.